Okay, hey, my name is Brittany Tubb, and today I will be conducting an interview for my interviewing and counseling class. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Okay, I will be asking you a various of questions. This interview will be shown in class. However, you will not be seen but heard, and I will be seen and heard. Is that okay with you? Okay. First, I will start off by asking you, how has your day been so far?
Very stressful.
Okay, so why has it been so stressful?
Because I have multiple things to do that are due next week. Like I have a midterm, I have a project I have to do, and it's all in the beginning of the week. I think I would have felt better if it was like towards the end. So it's more of the stress of trying to get it done before the weekend comes, so I can relax the weekend.
Okay, so you're going to relax the weekend, is that correct? So I know with relaxing comes what you're trying to have fun, laughter, hang with friends. Okay, so what makes you laugh?
I'm a silly person, so basically anything, long as it's not disrespectful, low down, and just mean to a point where it's just, why would you do that? That's my category of what makes me laugh.
Exactly. So how would you describe your humor?
I'm more of a person that I don't poke fun at things. I just acknowledge things. If you want to put it in that sense, I acknowledge things that I'm like, why would she do that? Why would he do that? And it's just funny because you don't make fun of stuff that you don't really understand, but it's more like, I don't understand why you do that. It was just funny to me. So basically, that's how I define my funniness.
Okay, so what do you do on your downtime?
I actually like to read. And when I was younger, my mother was like, why would you want to read? I just like to read because that's how I find my individuality. I find it from me being that person where I can sit and have a good book and just be content with the book.
So do you feel like you have a lot of downtime, like time to yourself to actually enjoy yourself?
Well, to be honest, I make the time. And the reason why I say that is because in between classes, in between assignments, there's a lot of things to do. So I try to squeeze that into there and just have a little me time and just relax. Even if I'm not reading, as long as I'm just chilling or just sitting around, that's how I have my downtime.
Okay. Could you tell me when was the last time that you like actually went out and had fun and that you actually enjoyed yourself?
Well, this past weekend, my uncle got married, and I don't usually dance in front of a lot of people. And this Sunday, when some music was playing, I was brought onto the dance floor, and my cousin and my aunts, they were dancing. So I was like, oh, let me dance. So it's more of them encouraging me to go out there and dance, and it was so much fun because I haven't did it since so long ago.
Okay, so you went to your uncle's wedding, is that correct? Okay, so that means it was a lot of love, friends, just happiness floating around.
Yes, it was a lot of happiness floating around in the moment.
Okay, so do you have that special one person in your life y'all had like a long-term relationship?
Yes, I do have a boyfriend of 4 years, and yes, we have been together for 4 years and have been engaged for 2.
Oh, congratulations on your engagement.
Thank you so much.
What does he mean to you?
He means a lot. He stands for, to me, he stands for loyalty. He stands for a person that always has my back, always here to listen and never judge. And that's the most thing that I love about him, that he understands, like, everybody has flaws, everybody has this type of vision. So he understands that, and he don't judge me. And out there is a lot of people that judge. So my biggest thing is that he let me be who I am at all times and don't discourage me.
Okay, that's good to hear because you know most people, they don't have that kind of encouragement. So that's good that he's like basically your backbone. Would you say that he's your backbone through a lot of things?
He's my backbone through multiple things.
Okay, that's good. How do you think that, let's see if I'm asking this right. How do you think he values you as a person?
I feel like he values me highly because he feels I'm very involved with his life. When I say involved, you know how they have the wife that tells the man what to do. That's basically how I am. Like, I help him get through his day. I'm that person that he could depend on because he have known me for a very long time, and he knows that I'm there for him. So I feel like in his eyes, I'm very high value to him.
So you're his backbone as well.
Yes, I want to say that.
Okay. You mentioned that you have known him for a long time and he has known you for a long time. So going on to family, they have known you, you know, for majority of your life. So in so many words, how do you think they value you as a person?
I also think they value me highly because I feel as if I'm a very valuable person in a sense anyway. And with my family, it's even more because they depend on me for a lot of things. And that makes me feel wanted and needed. So my thing is they value me to a very high extent where they want me to succeed. They want me to do everything that I set out to be.
Do you think their expectations are high, too high, or what do you think?
I really feel as if there is a normal high, as you know how a family wants their younger, you know, people in their family to succeed and to do things that they haven't did. So I'm thinking it's more of a goal for them as of for me, and saying, well, we can make it, then you can, you know.
Okay, so do you have to help your family out a lot? Like, it don't matter what the situation is. Like, do you see yourself as being helpful to them?
Yes, like this past weekend, like I said before, my uncle got married, so it was a lot of our family members at the house. So I tried to make sure that everybody was good, make sure everybody had cover, make sure everybody slept in a certain room, make sure everybody was eating and things like that. So I feel like they value me in the sense of that, and I do a lot for them that they appreciate. So
Okay. So basically, you a helpful person.
Yes, I am very, very helpful. Like sometimes I feel like I'm too helpful. You know how you can get that sense like, let me step back and let that person handle. And sometimes I feel that way, and it makes me feel kind of funny because I don't want to be like, well, she's getting on my nerves. So I feel like I'm a good helpful, like in that middle part right there.
Yeah, like just right, the
Just
right
like
type of help.
just right, where it's like it's enough for her to do it on her own, but I can't count on her to do it for me.
Do you ever feel like you put others ahead of you at times?
Yes. Most of mine, because when you're a child, you know, you don't really know. Well, you do whatever your mother says or your parents says. So as of me growing up now, I feel as if I put others before myself. And now that I'm understanding and trying to get this down pat, that before I have a family, I have to start to put myself first, and then get back to that once I actually have a family. So yes, I do put a lot of people before me.
Okay, so you know, sometimes people feel like they stress when they put people before them. So do you feel like you stress? How well do you handle stress?
I want to say I handle stress very well. Like I will leave a situation and come back to it so that it won't be any violence or me saying something that I feel like I would regret in the end. So I try to maintain my stress as much as I can, but you know, to an extent.
Okay, that's good to know that you try to handle stress well. When have you been able to control like a bad situation, but you handled it well?
Okay. That's like I said, this week I have a lot of stuff that is due. And once I looked at it, I was overwhelmed. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this.
But you did.
Yes. So, but once I figured out I had to calm down, relax, I spread everything out. I put in my planner. I'm gonna do this day, this that day, and have a little time in the middle just to hang out or cool off or whatever like that. And I feel like I did that situation very well because I could have been like, I don't want to do none of this, or I'm gonna do all this one day. Where it helped me to step on one section or subject at a time, and I'll be able to do that section or subject very well and then move to the next.
Okay, so with me observing you, you seem like you're that go-to person. Like everybody comes to you when they need something. You're trustworthy. Like you know how to handle stress well. Is that correct?
Yes, I handle stress, like I said, very well. I try to maintain it on a level where I know how much I can take before I just can't take anymore.
Okay, well, this will conclude our interview, and I thank you for allowing me to interview you.
Thank you.